Hey guys, what's up? It's UC Vapes. Today I am Josh and we're going to discuss the Doge V2. Anyway, the RDA. First thing we're going to look at is the airflow on this thing, which is freaking outrageous. As you can tell, it sits flush from my Sigeli. And there is the freaking wide bore drip tip, and as you can see in there, I've got, well, you can barely see, but that's what we're going to pull this off for. We've got a parallel dual coils in there, got a lot of cotton in there, and there the post, and the hose of the posts are like this freaking big, so it is easy to do dual coils on this thing. It's one of the easiest to do dual coils on this thing, and I'm reading out about 0.3 right now. It's fluctuating a little bit between 0.3 and 0.2, but pretty much it's a 0.2 build on that old reader. I got it on 56 watts, reading at 4.4 volts, and go ahead and take a hit off of it. Massive freaking clouds off this thing. I love this freaking RDA. This thing has been to the point now where I don't even want to use tanks anymore. I don't want to do nothing except just drip now. And the best thing about this freaking RDA is you can get puff after puff after puff, and then finally you have to re-drip it. I mean, you can at least get about 7 hits. At least 7 hits off this thing before you gotta refill it up again. And with my Plumeville, I'll get about 4 good hits, and then boom, I had to re-drip it. And with this thing, I do not have that problem. And I mean, as you can see, this thing freaking chucks the vapor. Let's go ahead and turn it up to 60 watts. And now we're back down to 0.2. Like I said, it'll fluctuate a little bit. It's at 4 volts now. Massive freaking clouds, and I know you're seeing this. I ain't never got no clouds like that off of. I've got some clouds like that close to that off my Plumeville, and I ain't ever had a freaking tank yet. Not no freaking Delta, not no freaking Atlantis, not no freaking sub tank, not no freaking whatever. Nothing chucks freaking clouds like this thing. I am telling you, this is one of the best RDAs in my opinion. And honestly, I don't know if this one is a clone or if it's an authentic, but either way, I'm happy with it. The box it came in, which I'm thinking it is a clone. I'll go over and get the box, but came in this little thing right here, and it's the Doge V2 RDA, and that's from a company called Steam Gear. Now I don't know if they make clones or if they just produce them and sell them out their own thing. I'm thinking it's a clone, but anyway, it gives you the passport. Like I said, I'm thinking it's a clone, but even for a clone though, I mean it's pretty good. It feels and looks just like the right thing, like the authentic. And it gives you all this with it. It gives you the stainless steel center pose, gives you copper pins, stainless steel pins, it gives you a little screwdriver, it gives you extra coils with it. I mean, it gives you pretty decent amount with it. I mean, I haven't put this thing down yet since I've got it. Let me just go ahead and tell you right now, I don't really see myself with this thing down yet. If you guys want to know what I'm vaping on, it's called Something Good. It's a 70-30 mix, 6 milligrams. It's from my buddy Greg's shop that he owns in Morganfield, and it's a 50 ml bottle. know what? Let's go ahead and crank this bad boy up to 65 watts. I'll push this back a little bit. Straight flavor. And the cotton has just now got a little bit wet. I had vaped on it a few times before I made this video. But anyway, there's my build. They're not the best looking coils, but hey, they're doing the job. They heat up evenly, and they're doing exactly what I want them to do, and that's good enough for me. I like the airflow right on the coils. I think it cools that vape off a little bit more. I think it does what it's supposed to do more like that. And so yeah, this thing is clearly made for dual coils. I did have it running with a single coil, and I just wrapped the cotton around on the other side, and it did pretty good. But this thing's made for dual coils straight up. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. And 65 watts, 4.5 volts. Let's turn it down. Turn it back down to 60 watts. As you can see, this RDA ain't no joke. It's the real deal. As far as cloud chasing, if you want some big clouds, this is what you need to go with. If you want tremendous clouds, go dual coil. Single coil still get a pretty good cloud off of it, but nothing like no dual coil though. Flavor is intense with this thing. It doesn't mute it. Personally, I use organic cotton, and so overall on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this thing a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, I never had the V1, but I know the V2 though, they really upped their game on this thing, and it's top notch. That's all I got for you guys today though. Just a little, not really a review, but it's more like a quick look of the Doge, I guess you would call this. I'm just gonna say it's a review. And if I have any more problems or anything out of it, I'll wind up making another video stating them. That's all I got for today, guys. This is Josh from UC Vapes. I'm out of here.